Hello everybody, my name is Madam. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the trilogy. So we are still on day 1, investigation of episode 4 to Turnabout Goodbyes. Last episode, well, last video, oh yeah, that's right, we're here. So I think I need to move, hold on, I think I need to go back here. And then I need to show him. Did I show him this? In the last one? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think I only showed him this. Okay, so I need to show this one. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Well, that's... yeah, we know that. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know. You want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course. Why wouldn't I? Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should... Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! It's coming down! Phew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a bowl, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a bowl? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth a letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, now we go here. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Thank you. Hey, did you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've been out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat in your rest for tomorrow's trial. Sorry, later. I wonder what is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Interesting. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued in the next couple minutes. So now we begin the trial. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? Well, we'll see about that. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He told me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me. Multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And I was trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Here we go. December 26, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 3. Is that Von Karma? Court is now searching for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, this is Karma. So this is Manfred von Karma. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's here because the judge's scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. He's like, no. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. So we had to. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Yes, sir? Alright. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? What the fuck was that? the hell was that? What the fuck? Sorry. That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. Different people? There were two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today is some of the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Oh, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is, get there quick. Jesus. Detective, you refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for detective daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. As we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the call requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. Objection. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why did you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. The only one. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Okay. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe? That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. Okay, murder weed. Nick. Doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague? I bet Von Karma's feeding him lines. His testimony is probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. I'm the man. Oh, crap. Sorry. I was supposed to go to that button. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk. He has the same real laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. This way, okay. Members of the court. He even looks evil. He looks so evil. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall was recovered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But wait, just ban your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Oh my god! Who is this guy? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. That's it? Just, And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you on the boat? Yes. It was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then, the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, you say. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know how my luck is... But you never know how my luck is going to run... But you never know how my luck... But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang coming from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gins in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. What? Nary. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this court if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. But was it? It was not indeed. Order! Order! I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Well, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. I don't. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in your testimony? I think so. Yes, there was. Of course there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Oh, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Me too. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. What's in my car? Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a researcher and I'm at university. I was taking pictures to use my research. What research? It's all so suspicious. Press further? Don't think I need to. I'll leave that one slide for now. So, you were looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Ugh. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Well, just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further? Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has been testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Of course he is. Wait, sorry, go back. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. Oh, Carmen, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Should we press further? How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It always sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Mine's really taking this hard. Where do I... What do we have? I wonder... This one? I want to present this one. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. I'm so confused. What's the other one that I looked at? What was this one? No, I think it was this one. Right? Okay, let's press further on this one. Miss Hart. Could you be more specific about your research? What does this witness's motive and coming by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. Object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Oh, wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing. Or worth noting, sorry. But, Your Honor... You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick, a lot of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But, if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe you've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Ms. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who said that? Oh, who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's not clear whether you were actually looking at that lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Miss Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really clearly see Miss Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear, I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Oh, fuck. God damn it! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Yes, I do. I do indeed. Order! Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lauderhart has made a new testimony. The defenses have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. No, Maya, don't go. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here, or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. Jeez. Sorry, excited. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh, what? Oh, screw you. Not you, Your Honor. Fucking Von Karma. That's it? Oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. So that's the only one. Sorry, Claire's day. Hold on. Sorry, Claire's day, the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. This one? Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Miss Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it from Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard the noises out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. I'm trying to do that southern accent that she has, but I can't. You use binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hartford seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Okay, then let's... Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. What do you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was I ready to take pictures of meteor showers? Joke, sure. The camera's irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, you wish to press further about the camera? Yes. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to the entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. Maybe we're a little overboard there? A little bit. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was attempted to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how was it that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise down the lake, I looked with my binoculars. I already did that one, right? I don't find a hole in the testimony, but it's the last thing I do. I'm supposed to press that one. Alright. Say to immediately take a picture when a loud noise detector faces the lake. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Says me. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. I know what. She went... Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Oh, I know. She was trying to take a photo of Gordy. What did Miss Hart? This one. Hello. Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the setting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof. Let's see you prove that I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof? I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? This one? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you always that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of your time to prove is nothing more than that witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You're hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing though. It might. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Alright, Lotta's new testimony. Begin. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Man, what a scoop it would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat. The whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Objection. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more time. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense has the right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Well, Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha. That would be a first. Haha, very funny. You understand this is your last chance at exact cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at the time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Here we go. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO. Just hang in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified object. Sorry, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. Oh, UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she wasted any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. You're aside for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush-pushies, Pops. I'm getting there. Okay, so... Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was as smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to be found covering it any other way. There has to be something. There is. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? Oh, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there, and you know a person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. That's right. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, it could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who was shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in. Objection. Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she's going to enlarge the photo. She said, oh, okay. Yeah, got it. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, he'll be in prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement, sorry. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why hasn't the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. But it does exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Oh. Oh, so that's why it's not here. Because you told her not to present it. Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Sorry, objection denied. Thank you, Your Honor. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Oh wait. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. That's shooting from the left side. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. There is something. Hold up. Okay, I think I got it. And little good has it done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. No, it's not. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. No, it's not. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Well, what might that be? What was that? What was that? Mr. Wright, you will show the code what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. This. Hello? Here, Your Honor. Your Honor, sorry. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The freaking pistol! Sorry. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man showing the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Ooh. It is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright, you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Miss Hart, Larry, the victim himself. Okay, obviously not these two. The victim himself? So it was a suicide. Right. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. So again, it wasn't Edgeworth. Obviously, there is no way it could have been suicide. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Someone shot him from, like, somewhere else. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy updated. I see. Very well, allow me to say my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there in the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it choose to just say how you really feel with the thanks, Edgeworth? I requested a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. To be continued. Alright, so... Oh my god. That was... exhausting. Alright, let's save here. Thank you. Okay, so, in the next video, we will continue... We're on day 2 investigation. Okay, so we'll continue with another investigation. Anyways... Visitor's room, okay. Alright. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!